Thank you for tuning in. This is the weekly for Aries. The first two cards I have for you are the Emperor card and the Hierophant card. This is potentially an Aries, Capricorn, or Taurus person. Somebody around you who is in a boss position. Somebody who's like a manager or a supervisor, or they're just a boss in their own right. This is somebody who you will meet in a work type setting with this Hierophant card, or you have already met in a work type setting. I do get the sense that you might have been around this person for a while now. But I feel that this connection has been more of a work-based connection, of a business connection. Like, they might be looking at you differently, might be wanting to date you, but they have yet to let you know. And it might be due to them either not being sure whether or not you're interested in them, or not being sure whether or not they should make that move because of their position, because of them being your supervisor or your manager or something like that. Something is holding this person back from moving forward with this situation. With the Knight of Wands and the Two of Wands, this is you showing up in your reading. This is going to be a time where you're going to feel very determined, very empowered. And also this can be a time where you re-spark a lot of the things that you might have dropped. Like any old hobbies or any old situations that you were not done with. It may be a time where you re-spark this because you are feeling much more alive at this time, much more willing to push through, to move forward. And with this Two of Wands, I do see that you have more than one option coming in for you at this time. It may be somebody from the past, whether it be recent or long term, long ago. And there is somebody in the present. I do see that both of these people are very present in your life. Even if that person from the past is not around at this time, you might still hold them in high regard, or might still be in love with them or infatuated with them still. But I do see that both of these people are potential partners. I do see that they are having a strong influence at this time. So do weigh out your options. Do see what direction is best for you. With the Six of Wands and the Wheel of Fortune, like I said, this is going to be a time where you feel empowered, where you feel triumphant with that Six of Wands. You are moving toward the things that you want. And this can be a very strong manifestation time for you. So be mindful of how you speak things into existence. Be mindful of the type of people you keep around you. Don't allow anybody to speak negativity to you or about your situations at this time, specifically because you may start to see different avenues opening up for what it is that you want in general. And also, this may be a time where you start to date more often. You have more options than usual. And with that Wheel of Fortune, anything in your life that has been stagnant, anything that has not given the fruit that you have expected, it will start to change. Yes, it's going to be a slow but swift change, but this is going to be the time where you start to see things move forward, things move in a better direction. Also, this is going to be a time where you need to release anything that is no longer serving you, because you have to clear out any old energy in order to allow the new to come in. So whether it be people, places, or things, whatever you see is no longer helping you grow as a person, no longer adding to you as a person, this is the time to release that. Just know that this is going to be a cycle where things really start to pick up for you. Especially in the love department, I do see more than 2 suitors coming in. And it may not be that this week is the week that you go out with all of them, but this is going to be the week where you start to see that, you start to notice that people have more interest in you. People pay you more attention. So do keep that energy high. And with this Hangman, I feel like with all these options and all these changes that are going to start to happen, that are going to start to spark your life all over again, you might end up feeling a bit out of balance. You might end up feeling a bit out of whack. Do take that time out to yourself to reflect on your desires, on what it is that you want, and just to rest in general. This is a good time too. If you can have like a weekend to yourself or a whole week to yourself, this is a great time to do so. But do meditate on your life. Do reflect on your past situations so that you can get a better idea of what type of person it is that you want to move forward with at this time. Because the options will be there. And I will say, I get the feeling that the options are going to be available more at like a job. Whether it be your work, it'll be your workplace or your school or something like that. If you go to the library, it'll be in a place that is business, like that business is conducted, that people go there to get a higher education, something like that. Some place that is structured, that you visit frequently. Or maybe people that you met when you were in school or when you were working that you start to reconnect with at this time. So do take your time with this and try to stay balanced to avoid feeling like you don't have that stability. The first love message I have is engagement. Your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. Like I said, this is a time where you can become more popular. You will have more options. You'll be engaging with more people. So just try to stay open-minded, open-hearted at this time so that you can give these people an opportunity to show you who they are. The next love message I have is getting to know each other. As you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. Like I said, this may be somebody who has been hushed about how they feel about you. It may be that these are people from the past or people that you already know, but you know vaguely, but you have to get to know them at this time. You have to get that one-on-one with them, or whatever it is that you do to get to know somebody, just that conversation. You have to start to get to know these people to see who is along the lines of the type of person that you want. And the third message is separation. Time apart from your partner is on the horizon. Like I said, this speaks to me saying that you need to take that time off, that time to yourself to reflect. Take time off from any connection or any situations that you may be tied to right now. Like I said, it doesn't have to be a long time, just 2-3 days if you can, just to reflect, to see what it is that you want out of your future relationship, out of the connections, to see if the people that you are dating add up to what it is that you expect in the future. So just if you have to separate from a connection that you have with somebody, from somebody you're dating, don't talk to them for a couple days just to see how you feel about it, that would be a good thing. It would be a good thing to see if, in reflecting, they still look as good as they do when you guys are maybe having that one-on-one time. So if you like this reading, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe to Moon Stars in the Sky Tarot. Thank you.